All right, Omaha. Oh yeah, we ain't forgot your burbs and bluffs. Oh yeah, the suburbs. You know, we talk different over here in North Omaha, baby. We got nicknames for y'all. What's going on, North O? I'm trying to get stuck together, y'all. That mic is terrible. I gotta get a different cord. Can't move it too much. Let me get everything coordinated. You know, today is Love. Oh, yeah. Tell the Truth Tuesday. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. We put things in practice here, y'all. Oh, yeah. We're going to, like a brand new child. You know, you want to teach them in the ways of tomorrow, you know, so they can have as much success. You know, that's what my mother did, my daddy did for me. That's why they my heroes. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Ain't nobody on TV my hero. Keeping it real. Shouts out. We got an ancestral responsibility, y'all. Oh yeah, it's telling the truth now, y'all. Black women, I want y'all guys to be careful out there. You know, people aren't happy that Black Lives Matter. Even some black people. You know, I know it's tough. I know it's tough, it's rough. You know what I mean? You know, I know the isms got us. Ism. But come on, y'all. Come on. We can't participate in the racism of our people. Oh, yeah. You can't participate in the racism of our people. Whose side are you on? That's my question. No, I ain't talking about black on black crime. Some of y'all whiners talking about, oh, all races kill each other. Y'all terrible. Y'all terrible. I learned great ethics in Hilltop Projects. I learned great ethics in Hilltop Projects. Oh yeah, we show love, y'all. Yeah, without a doubt. We show from tough love to love. Oh yeah, and that tough love when you seen someone on the street being mischievous. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you correct that mischievous because you know Miss such and such would not like that from her offspring. That's how we behaved in Hilltop Projects. Without a doubt, you can't put me down when we have the highest ethics. Oh yeah, just because you got a little bit more money, but you're a hater. You hate people. You take resources from people. Oh yeah. Opportunities? No way. We got per capita, the most millionaires in the United States and a few billionaires running around here. But yet we're the top 5 of poverty. What kind of neighbor is that? Can we get some love over here? We're only 2 miles away. And then if you guys know the health statistics, even though we're 2 miles away, we died 10 years earlier. Black man, these just statistics, y'all. I keep it by the number. I told you, we don't participate with your ignorance. Oh yeah, because you know my mama couldn't read or write. You know why? Because she had to pick cotton for y'all for free. Now y'all walk around y'all cotton. Don't even appreciate y'all ancestors. Oh yeah, y'all don't know red and blue. Oh God's a bad guy, boy. God's a bad guy. I mean bad meaning good. You're a bad guy. When you put red and blue, what that make? Give me a fifth grader. I know a fifth grader know that answer. I know a fifth grader know that answer. When you put red and blue together, what that make? Oh yeah, it make green. That's what we need to be focusing on. We need to be focusing on the green, without a doubt. So if you wearing red or if you wearing blue, you so-called representing a gang. You know, y'all lives matter. We got to find a way to come together. See this black fist? I do this for real, man. That's why I wear afro. I do this for real. Black power. Got to come together. See all those fingers coming together? That means we're stronger together. So I don't know who the OGs in here. Every once in a while, these young brothers call me an OG. I said, hey, I am original God. I am original God because I'm not a gangbanger. You know, when I grew up in a project, families ran the projects. Oh yeah, families, real families, not no red and blue. Families ran the projects. And so I still know those families. I still see them around the community, without a doubt. So we need to get back to family, y'all. Black love. That needs to be the movement. Oh no, not Black Lives Matter. Black love. That means we won't abuse our women. That means we'll be around our men. And then that means that we'll protect our community like they doing down in Georgia. 1,000 deep. Doing their Second Amendment, carrying their rifles all black. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger, without a doubt. Today is Tell the Truth Tuesday, y'all. It is 7:09. It is July the 7th. We got some entrepreneurs in the house, y'all. Oh yeah. If you need some transportation down in Lincoln, we got you. Without a doubt, baby. You know that they mass incarcerate us black folks. You know, being a former probation officer, I know the financial strain on people on the outside. And when I was in the inside telling those brothers that you need to continue to write those letters from those bridges that you have, oh yeah, destroyed, keep writing those letters because that is your sanity. Oh yeah, you got to think about those young boys and girls when they in school and they write that book report and they ask, what did your daddy do? What do your daddy do? We got to change the narrative, y'all. Since y'all want to kill each other, since we allow this culture of hate, but then y'all go to church on Sundays. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna recommend y'all stay inside. Stay inside. We still got the quarantine. Black people of the black diaspora. Oh yeah, if you come from the black diaspora. At first I couldn't even pronounce that word. See, I love that word, diaspora. That means all black folks. This coronavirus is touching us a little bit more than it's touching a little bit than others. You know what I mean? We're on the front line, essential workers. We'll appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys take care of yourself as y'all move. Young people are attracting the virus and passing it to the older folks. Young people, realize and just be conscientious of your loved ones. I mean, your loved ones, your grandmother, your mama, your daddy, the older ones. So just, if you're around the young people, make sure you're wearing a mask around your elders. so you're not spreading it to your elders. All right, let's be just conscientious of this. Some people say it's false. Some people say it's real. We might as well caution on the side of real, because it's something out here. It's something out here, without a doubt, and we can't see it. I encourage us, since we can't play basketball no more, can't play football, can't play with none of the balls, I encourage us to send our young men and women to a coding school. I encourage us to push them towards the sciences, because we need more doctors that look like us, that can do research on us, and that we feel trustworthy. God's on earth, y'all. I told you I work for God. We had Minister Farrakhan on this weekend, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. Oh yeah, the minister was on fire this weekend. I know y'all mad. What y'all gonna do? For real, what y'all gonna do? I told you, y'all, freedom of speech is powerful. They don't want us to have it. Failure is not an option. Let's step up our game, y'all. Greatness is from this community, without a doubt. We prove it every day. Also at 8 o'clock, we got a sister call in from the Department of Human Services down in Lincoln. She runs all the human services, so we're gonna be talking about child welfare. We're gonna be talking about all those. Also, we're talking about Medicaid expansion. And so if you guys don't have insurance, or you want to hear the good news that they're going to expand Medicaid. You know, we've been hearing a narrative that the governor is not going to expand Medicaid. Oh yeah, they brought a sister in here from Virginia. I think she's from Virginia. She's running the Human Service Office down in Lincoln. We're gonna be talking to her at 8 o'clock. She's gonna be calling in. And then this Friday, Tony Goins, he's a brother. Also, the governor hired him. He runs the Economic Development Office down in Lincoln for the whole state, y'all. Black man. He's coming here. He's gonna be in the studio this Friday. We're gonna be talking about money, man. Oh yeah, without a doubt. We're gonna be talking about money. And you know, Friday is Black Friday, y'all, because we participate on being on purpose on supporting a Black business. And we always encourage those that don't live in our community to develop relationships. Oh yeah, with a Black business. We'll be talking to a Black business in the next probably about 15 minutes. And his business caters not only to North Omaha, but anyone that needs transportation down to any correctional facility in Nebraska. I think he's spanning that far. He mentioned Tecumseh. That's a little ways. You got past York on the way to Tecumseh, I think. He can't get past all that. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about a new transportation system that's gonna help people get to their loved ones. Transportation is always an issue in our community, even just getting to jobs. The bus system, hopefully they're expanding more out to West Omaha where the jobs are. And so intra transportation is necessary. And so if you have a loved one that's, locked up, that's incarcerated, and you don't have access to transportation, we got someone that can solve that problem for you. And it's economical. It's called collective. Doing it together, which lowers the total price for everyone. All right. And so we're going to be talking to this entrepreneur, how he can help you reach your loved ones. All right. And then we're going to be talking about some health on the insurance side. We're going to have the director call in from the state of Nebraska at 8 o'clock. I'm going to play some music real quick. It is 7:17. Get things set up for our guests, y'all. Again, today is Tell the Truth Tuesday. Oh, yeah, I'm sworn to tell the truth. Don't nobody call me and ask me no questions. Don't call me asking me no questions because I'm going to tell the truth. All right. Good morning, Miss Bass. What's up, Brother Johnson? What's up, Miss Jackson? Sorry, Miss Jackson. You know I can't sing, but I be trying. Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful day today. I'm happy today. Got my shirts with me, boss with us today. Let me get a song up real quick. You know, right now I'm feeling like the champ right now. You know what I mean? When you feel like the champ, when you're the world greatest, I wonder what it feel like when Terrence Crawford wake up. I'm the world greatest. I'm the world greatest. Omaha, Nebraska. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Right here on 30th and Spalding. Right in our community. Is it Sprague? It's Sprague, I think. Wherever street it is. Sprague. Right in our community. We got so many streets over here. We got the greatest pound for pound from our town. Oh yeah, without a doubt, baby. And we got the greatest manager. Without a doubt. Bowman. Shouts out to B&B Academy. You know what they do? They train young people for free. And you know what else they do? Oh yeah, they tutor the young people for free. Oh yeah, they bout it over there. You get knocked out and get educated at the same time. Oh yeah, man, what a great combination. I had a young kid said, I was interviewing one of their young champions. He was like 9 years old, right? And I asked him, I said, how you get into boxing? And he said he was getting bullied, right? You know what I mean? He said he was getting bullied. And he went home and told his mama, his father. And so they was trying to find a solution. And so they was driving around and trying to find a solution, and they came up on B&B Academy. And so they got their son involved in boxing. And so, you know, went through the transition. And when I interviewed him, he had a belt. I said, are you getting bullied anymore? He said, nah, I'm not getting bullied no more. So what we need to do with our young people, we need to make sure that we protect them, teach them in every discipline. I got my son into karate and all that stuff as a young age, you know, just to build that self-confidence up, you know, because you do got bullies out there. And so we want to make sure that our women are also on a level where they could defend themselves. Because y'all fools talking about defunding the police. I don't know what y'all talking about. We got some crazy people over here, all everywhere. Y'all talking about defunding the police. I'm calling. Hey, over here, if you come over here on this block, if I'm here, I'm reporting crime. I'm just letting you know. Don't come over here doing no over here when I'm here. All right. My address. We at the radio station, 24th of Lake. Y'all be doing all that shooting at nighttime. I'm not here. Let me calm down right now. I'm reporting crime. And then let me get over this myth. Yeah, you know, being a former probation officer, I know the inside scoop. The brothers always talking about snitching. Oh yeah, I'm talking about this subject, snitching. I'm gonna let you know what the prosecutor does when he come in the room. First he gonna throw the max. He gonna make you quiver. Yeah, y'all see it on next 48 hours. You see how they play us all the time. They put it on TV. Snitching. Y'all see brothers telling on themselves all the time. They tell on themselves. It's called levels of cooperation. Without a doubt. If you don't cooperate, you get the max time. You cooperate, you'll get less time. It's called levels of cooperation. There's no thing as snitching. As you see, if you go back and read all these so-called defendant reports, they tell it on themselves. There's only very few that shut their mouth. Very small percentage. Probably less than 1%. But everybody else, they talking. And most of the time they're talking on themselves because it's called levels of cooperation. If you don't cooperate, you don't get the max time. Period. All right. So if you don't want to do, it's like Beretta. See, y'all didn't have the good show. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I know I couldn't do it. I've been in jail a couple times. Oh yeah, but very short times. Very short times. It's psychosis, without a doubt. Omaha, Nebraska. It's Tell the Truth Tuesday. We got a lot of people out here suffering, y'all, and they suffering silently. Charles Drew. Oh yeah, we're gonna help ourselves. We're gonna start from the beginning. Charles Drew is offering free mental health services for Black males 19 and up, free. And so if that's really a stigma, in our community. But I'm a mental health professional. That's what I do. That's why we practice the things we do. We are a research station. We're not here just to have play games. If you want to talk about Hollywood and all that stuff, you can turn the channel. No, Monday is Make That Money Monday. We want you to get in the practice of making money honestly. We have nobody looking over your back. Tuesday is Tell the Truth Tuesday, man. That means you tell the truth, but also that means you're willing to accept the truth. So we can transform self and so we can heal self. And so we can make a better us. Wednesday, oh yeah. We get shouts out to the women. Women Wednesday. You know why we get shouts out to the women every Wednesday? We'll take a drink on that. The reason why is because the women, they birthed everybody. Now I know somebody of y'all want to be like women. I know some of y'all want to be like women, act like women. No. Shouts out to the real women that birth everybody. Thursday, love yourself Thursday. You can't love no one else if you don't love yourself. So we put things in practice so it become a natural occurrence. And then Friday, that's for everybody. It's Black Friday. We just don't play. We just don't do Black Friday on the day before Thanksgiving because y'all say it. We do Black Friday every Friday because Black people need commerce of our community so we can raise our community. And then also we invite others that don't in our community to come and develop new relationships with our Black businesses so we can get rid of stereotypes and isms. We do this for real. Turn to another station if you're not about manifesting, about changing one's life and changing our community. All right, I'm finna knock y'all out. I'm feeling real. This is what we used to do in the projects. When we had disagreements, we handled it like men. Like y'all today's gangsters or so-called gangsters. Y'all copycat gangsters like what's his name, Capone and all them dudes. Y'all do drive-bys. Y'all 1920 gangsters doing drive-bys. Sorry ass stuff. This is how we handle our problems. We have problems in the projects. We draw a circle. Oh yeah, we draw a circle, and both people step in the circle. Now, I'm not advocating violence, but this is how we handle things, so we can have a better tomorrow. And so we handle it in the circle. Whoever got knocked out of the circle first, or if you didn't get back in the circle, that means you yield. We have respect the next day for that person or the same day. Sometimes become best friends. But y'all Y'all afraid to lose. There ain't no coward with no losing. But y'all cowards, y'all afraid to lose. So y'all follow 1920 gangsters with guns and shoot innocent people. Y'all sorry. And then y'all new gangsters take all y'all drugs and your stuff around your kids and your mama, so your houses get shot up. Y'all ain't no real gangsters. I'm knocking everybody out. Terrence Crawford, help me. This song is by, my man, Bacon, the Small Town General. We actually love our neighbors over here, for real. We actually brags off our neighbors. What's up, Millie, John Miles? Millie, we had to have you come in and give us history of North Omaha, baby. Without a doubt, I'm not too happy today. You know, I'm happy, but I'm not happy because, you know, we continue to say we want, Black Lives Matter, but really, every time I put a question out a month ago, I put something on Facebook and said, well, Black people, only time they get mad is when a white person kill us. They don't say nothing. And I got beat up. All the Facebook people, they was typing away. And I'm just looking. But you don't see none now. They quiet now when Black people get killed and we doing it. I'm not talking about black on black crime. We talking about we need some black on black love. Terrence Crawford, help me out, brother.
I was born to be a star, so I'ma shine. Even though where I'm from, they be hating all the time. Seem like they expect me to fall, but I ain't surprised. My eyes on the prize, now my city's on the rise. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford beat. I feel like Terrence Crawford beat. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford beat. I feel like Terrence Crawford beat.
I've been working hard for this right here. Giving my blood, my sweat, my tears. Always had dreams that I make it to the top. Even when it got hard, I kept going non-stop. Pops wasn't there, but my mama held it down. She tried to keep me from hanging with the wrong crowd. Hanging with the homies, running in and out the house. Big pounds on the table, big ones in the couch. I'm glad my little brother chose to take another route, cause the little homie there was short than this on the ounce. You gotta reach for the stars, aim through the clouds, cause it's way more than life than what the streets talking about.
I was born to be a star, so I'ma shine. Even though where I'm from, they be hating all the time. Seem like they expect me to fall, but I ain't surprised. My eyes on the prize, now my city's on the rise. I'm on Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford beat. I feel like Terrence Crawford beat. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford beat. I feel like Terrence Crawford beat.
Say what you wanna say, you gon' hate anyway. You always gon' have something to say about the moves I make, as long as all my kids is straight and all my bills is paid. I ain't gon' let your worry me. Don't let your worry me. My son playing sports, cross ice, box a little bit, stiff left, strong rights. Crazy how life changed right before your eyes. One day you're nobody, next day you God. Now everybody on you talk about how they know you, claiming what you owe them, everything that they showed you. But at the same time, they can't wait till it's over, praying for your downfall, sitting waiting like a cobra.
I was born to be a star, so I'ma shine. Even though where I'm from, they be hating all the time. Seem like they expect me to fall, but I ain't surprised. My eyes on the prize, now my city's on the rise. I feel like Terrence Crawford beat. I feel like Terrence Crawford beat. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford beat. I feel like Terrence Crawford beat.
Say what you wanna say, you gon' hate anyway. You always gon' have something to say about the moves I make, as long as I'm busy straight and all my bills is paid. I ain't gon' let your worry me. Don't let your worry me. I say what you wanna say, you gon' hate anyway. You always gon' have something to say about the moves I make, as long as all my kids is straight and all my bills is paid. I ain't gon' let your worry me. Don't let your worry me.
All right, I got my guest in the house. Oh yeah, that was man, small town General Bacon. Oh yeah, again, shouts out to our neighbor, man. This is what we do. We actually love our neighbor. We actually put it in practice. We got a brother in the house. Oh yeah, you know how these stars are, Omaha. Yeah, you know how these stars are. They got their own nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes and predicates to introduce themselves. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, and then we'll get right into a dialogue because we're talking about business, man. What's going on, bro?
How you doing, bro?
Let me turn this mic down just a little bit. Make sure I got your mic up.
Testing.
Yeah, we put it a little bit closer to you. There we go. All right, cool. Let people know who you are, bro.
All right, my name is Eric Moore. I am a co-founder, co-owner of Family Ties Transportation LLC.
Okay. Let me turn this mic down just a little bit more. All right. I get some. Feel like I'm getting some echo there. I'm gonna change this mic. This mic is good. Let me turn this mic up a little bit. Turn that gain down a little bit. There we go. All right, it sounds a lot better. All right. You said Eric Moore, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bro. So, what brings you in today, bro?
Well, me and my Monica Johnson started a company called Family Ties Transportation. And what our purpose is to give families and loved ones the opportunity to visit their loved ones in Nebraska Penal Code system.
Okay. So you provide transportation to all the.
Well, right now we're going to go to Tecumseh, NSP, LCC, and correctional centers in Lincoln.
Okay. So all of them, eventually all of them.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna go to York. Eventually
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna get to York. So
So are those facilities open? I mean, are not open? Is that why you're not traveling there now?
Well, since the COVID-19 breakout, they shut down most of the prisons as far as visiting and bringing people from the outside inside the prison to try to control the situation. But on the 15th, I was informed they're going to start gradually opening the prisons back up. LCC right now, they're not going to open though.
Okay. Now who's LCC?
Lincoln.
Community Correction?
Not community.
Center?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Lincoln Correctional.
LCC. Yeah.
Cool. Omaha, Nebraska. I have the owner of Family Ties Transportation LLC, bridging families back together.
Right.
The purpose of their transportation service is to transport families that have individuals in their families or loved ones or anyone that they want to see. They'll transport you to any penal facility, pending visitation,
right. That's correct.
because of the corona. So if you are in need of any transportation to any of those facilities, we encourage you to call 531-220-2371. That's 531-220-2371. So Eric, I mean, what inspired you to develop this service?
Well, as a lot of people know, I just came back from, I'm a returning citizen. I don't like the word ex-convict, ex-felon. My guy, Willie Hamilton, taught me that word. So as people have you believe that us guys that sit in the penitentiary play basketball and dominoes and, but I took advantage of a program called Defy, which is now known as Rise.
Okay.
It's an entrepreneurship course. And they came in and they taught us a lot of things as far as business wise.
Okay.
And one of the main things they taught me was that I kept in my mind was the best businesses solve problems.
Okay.
So I was like, well, what problem can I solve?
Okay, so you said the best businesses solve
Problems, yes.
Okay. The best businesses. So yeah, y'all heard it here first. I mean that's really common sense. That you need really need no education. But I mean, it's really basic, but that's enormous.
Right.
Because you solve a problem, that means you have way more customers, consistent customers too.
Exactly. So I was looking at what problems that we have, and I noticed that the same group of guys was going to visit. And a lot of other guys, were getting disappointed, turned down. They couldn't get a visit because people couldn't get a ride, or the person that was going to get a ride would change their mind, they didn't want to come, or little different things. So I was wondering if that would be something that would work here in Nebraska.
Okay.
Because I know it works in other states. I know it worked, and I did my research. I know it worked in other states.
Right.
So they had this pitch competition, and I was working on this, and I won that competition for this concept. A lot of guys' morality is down because it's just because a visit, a piece of mail is one of the important things that keep a guy going in prison. When you have your loved one tell you they coming to visit you this week and you get all dressed, and then the time go by and you like, well, hold on. Then you call home and say, man, I couldn't get a ride.
Right.
So that's what made me do this.
Okay, cool. So you analyze your environment. So you analyzed all this while you was incarcerated?
Yes. I seen it all unfold in front of me. Cool. That's why there's a lot of drugs, a lot of tension, just because you can't see your people.
So you talking about on the inside?
Yes.
A lot of drug use?
Yes. That's one thing they don't want to tell you about. They'll make you believe that inmates' families are bringing drugs in.
Oh no, I know it's a CEO.
Yeah, come on, man.
The CEO said that's how they make money.
That's how they make the extra money.
Yeah, make extra money and see. We can get y'all the inside school. See, on any other radio station, y'all get those. What do you call it?
Watered down version.
Yeah, watered down. Y'all get watercolors.
Right.
Y'all get watercolors. Y'all go. Right. Now over here, you get acrylics. Over here, the real acrylic.
Right. One of the main things I hated most about that was I always see they always put out inmate assaulted a guard, assaulted a guard.
Okay.
Don't know inmates just wake up in the morning. I'm just gonna punch him in the head today. Right. You don't wake up doing that.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's stuff that leads up to that. You know what I mean? But they don't never tell you about the abuse that the inmates go through to when he get tired of him and say enough is enough, so he push back.
Right.
Well,
one of the things that I learned, especially going in Dulles County Correctional Center and analyzing and teaching the men nonviolence in a violent environment, one of the things that the CEOs did in order to create frustration with inmates is to hold their kites or not pass on their grievances. Et cetera. And so, like I said, it builds up, and it, like I said, it could be any other variable that might be going on.
Well, you got to understand, the police force is also like the CEO force.
Yeah,
the CEO force. It's no different. It's just They don't have guns. It's no different. They still do the same stuff. They still antagonize situations. They still make a mountain out of a molehill. They still do them type of things,
right?
But one thing that I know that Scott French, the director, he tries.
Okay, so you think the new director is different?
He tries. The problem is that when you're a new CEO coming to a new business, what you do? You fire everybody. You fire everybody and bring everybody your own people.
Right.
He never did that. He never fired nobody. So the people who still cause the problems are still there.
Right.
And I guess he doesn't see that. I guess he don't want to do that. I guess the governor don't want him to do that or whatever. But I know the Warren Buffett, every time he take over business, he fire everybody. Bring my own people in.
Right.
So I know that you're on my same agenda.
Right.
Well,
it's kind of hard to fire all the state workers like that. So you probably couldn't have done that.
You ain't got to stay. You can fire administration.
Yeah, fire administration.
And or bring people up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You can't do that. Can't do that without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. So is that we got this one brother named Phil that does a lot of protesting food. What's his name? Freeman?
Yes.
There's a lot of protesting. He did a lot of protesting.
Let me touch with him.
What do you need? What do you feel needs to be changed? Especially, I mean, I know we want to talk about your business. We want to talk about your business for sure. But this all ties into your business,
right?
Because your business is transporting families to go see their incarcerated families, no matter who they are, where they are. Right. You can transport them.
Right. I'm basing the business out of Omaha because I also researched that 85% of the people that's in Lincoln are from Omaha. You know, it's a privilege. That's what they tell you. It's a privilege to be in OCC when you're from Omaha. So they hold that. That's one of the things they hold when you're in Lincoln. Oh, it's a privilege down there. Well, we don't want you to get a write-up for 5 years for you to get down there. We don't want you to do this for you to get down there.
What's down here?
OCC, home. Coming from being in Lincoln, first being in OCC, it's home. Then I know my people can visit me. My people can ride a bike to come visit me. My people can walk to visit. They can take a cab to visit me.
Yeah.
But coming from Omaha to Lincoln,
right?
An Uber will cost you damn near $100.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Give a friend $50.
Right.
To bring you there and wait on you and this and that. You know, I'm gonna charge you $25 round trip.
Right.
The more people, the reason why I use that number because I'm trying to get the more people come, we had that low cost effectively.
Right.
I can't take one person to Lincoln for $25, but I could take 10.
Right.
You know, I could take 20.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, for $25.
Right.
You know, and that's the concept that I use. You know, tell me, oh, you charging too less. No, I'm not, because I know I'm dealing with economics. I'm dealing with low income families. You know what I mean? I'm dealing with one parent homes. You know, so $25 is a great number.
Right now, so it's $12.50 round trip. Now, how often do you make your trips?
Well, I want to go 5 days. See, every day they have visit. I want to go.
Okay, that's
my goal. Every day they have visits, we going.
What's the since they got the COVID-19? What's the visitation right now?
Well, Tecumseh, they trying to make it hard for you. Tecumseh, what they're trying to do, they want you to get on their website, sign up to get approval. Then they will allow you to see what day you want to come and what time slot. Okay. That's what Tecumseh doing. So I'm trying to figure out a way to either bypass that, or if I can get everybody who's going to Tecumseh, trying to get them going the same day at the same time.
Right.
You know, they don't want no children. They don't want no children under 18.
Okay. Now Tecumseh, how's the visitation? I know down in Dutch County is video. You don't actually touch or see the person. Is it Tecumseh?
I've never been to Tecumseh, so I don't know. But even if it's a video, people still want to see their people.
Yeah.
You know
So the reason why I asked that, because I said, well, why would they want to have children, especially if it's just a video?
Yeah, well, I've never been to Tecumseh, so I don't know how they visit it. I know in NSP is contact. It's contact in NSP, and LCC is contact.
Let's everybody don't know the acronyms.
Oh, contact visit.
No, I'm talking about the NSP.
Oh, NSP, Nebraska State Penitentiary.
Okay.
You know.
So there's you have contact
visits here.
How long usually the visit?
Usually, I don't know how it is now. We working on that because I tried to contact them yesterday, and the person I needed to talk to wasn't there. It usually was for 3 hours.
Oh, you can visit for 3 hours?
Yes, it was for 3 hours. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what's that one visit? Y'all don't do the
conjugal?
Yeah.
Never in Nebraska.
Never in Nebraska. Do they do that in other prison systems?
Yes. California. It's maybe 20 of them.
They have
conjugal visits.
Really?
Yeah.
So in those prisons, has it been less violence in those prisons versus the ones that don't have?
I believe so, because when California state, you have them twice a year, so every 6 months. So if you get a violent write-up, or they call it MR, misconduct report, a class 1, that knocks that out the box. It's a lot of different variables. You have to be married.
Okay.
have to be your immediate family, you know. So, but a lot of people say that that's on the books here in Nebraska, but they don't have the facility. I haven't seen it nowhere in no books that say Nebraska had conjugal visits.
Well, shoot, you find it on the books. We can find a place where you have it. Right. I'll be the first one to invest in that one.
Right.
So, no, sure. So, but okay, cool. That's a good contrast. Omaha, Nebraska. We're talking to my man Eric Moore. If you have someone that's incarcerated and you're in need of transportation, make sure you guys give him a call. His number is 531-220-2371. Again, that's 531-220-2371. Martine, any questions?
You're all right. How are you?
I am in mic 4. Good morning. I'm just kind of listening. I'm not sure what all's been said, but I always like to not hear the other side of an interview besides the business. But what was the drive behind wanting to start your own business? I'm not sure if that was discussed already, but if there's someone that's listening to this interview and they want to start their own transportation business, what would be your first advice to give them, since you guys have done it, you and your co-partner there, DeWanda's? What would be like first steps if you wanted? Is there certain licenses that you have to get? Do you have to have a certain capital because you need to secure the vehicle and all that stuff?
You need your insurance. That's the main thing. You need insurance for all your vehicles. You need you're gonna need some. It's gonna take some money.
Really?
To do these things.
Okay.
But you got to look at this. I was a street person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was out there doing, selling drugs and that. And even though I'm doing that, I'm still trying to create my own business. I'm still trying to create my own way. You know what I mean? So now I'm just doing it legally. Now I'm just doing it. I just flipped it to legal instead of illegal. And like I was telling William, I went through this course inside the prison called Defy, which is called Rise now.
The 5, like
Defy.
Okay. Defy. Okay.
So now it's Rise. They changed the name to Rise. It's an entrepreneur class.
Oh, okay.
And it's 6 months course. 6 months. 6 months to go through this. And they taught me a lot of things. A lot of things as far as business. A lot of things that I did not know.
What's one of the things?
The main thing they taught me that made me even do this, what they taught me was that the best businesses are businesses that solves problems. If you can solve a problem, you will have a successful business.
That's right.
And then if you look around, all the businesses that are successful, they solve problems. Look at Amazon. Solve the problem. Clothing industry, solve the problem.
So you saw a need in transporting families to their loved ones that are in Lincoln.
There, and I seen a lot of people get disappointed because their people didn't have transportation to come visit. I was one of them. I was in prison for 6.5 years. I had 3 visits the whole time I was there.
Wow.
3, due to transportation. Due to they just can't get there, or the people they was coming with changed their mind, or they got an argument this week, so they don't want to come. And but in the meantime, I'm thinking you coming, so I'm ironing my little jeans and my little khakis.
Wow! Okay.
And I'm sitting there waiting. Then I get to call you, and you tell me, well, I can't come because the people I was coming with couldn't come, or I couldn't. They wanted me to get them $50 to come, and I didn't have $50, for that. So I just try to make it cost effective for everybody, because I know that I'm dealing with low income families, one home families, women who has like my child's mother, she got 4 kids. She can't afford to put $50 to come to see me, not understand that, So I try to make it cost effective, $25 round trip. There and from,
So have you tested out this concept? Because your business launches next week.
Yes. It's successful in other states.
Okay.
As far as I know, 2 other people tried it here in Nebraska. One of them was successful and the other one wasn't. I don't know what happened to the successful one. I don't know what happened if he moved out of town or he just didn't want to do it no more, or he was doing it himself. I don't know what happened to his business.
Okay.
But I know it's a need. I know it's a need.
So what are some of the things, because this is definitely a business that is needed. What are some of the things that you did to test this out to make sure that it is a need? Because like you said earlier, when you're solving a need, that point trial error. So do you have people lined up to take the trip? Or
I have so many calls about it. I have so many calls
Really?
for information about it's like I let everybody know that the 15th is the day that they're going to open up the prisons. So I'm calling now so I can find out the protocol of what they're going to do, safety protocols, as well as, I got safety protocols myself.
Safety protocols, what do you mean?
As far as the COVID.
Okay.
Like when you get in my vans, we're going to wind you, make sure that you don't have a fever. We're going to give you a mask. You got to wear your mask the whole time, the whole ride there back. We have gloves. That's optional, but we're going to sanitize your hands. We're going to wipe down our vans. We're going to try to make sure that you're safe. That you come, if you get in that van the same way you left, you're going to leave the same way you came in.
All right. Or can they bring their kids too?
Well, from what I'm hearing right now, they're not allowing kids under 18.
Oh, okay.
From what I'm hearing, I'm still waiting on a few phone calls from institutions. So, yes.
Okay, cool. So you mentioned insurance. Is that just a matter of going through your regular insurance provider that offers auto coverage?
Yeah, we had to do a commercial.
Commercial because it's a business,
Right.
Or the vehicle is large.
Right.
Is that the
15 passenger van? Yes.
Okay. All right. So so you've secured the insurance, you've got the vehicles. Now how many vehicles do you have?
2.
So you'll have two.
Access to 2. Yes.
Access to 2. So 2 could be running at the same time.
Yes.
So 2 drivers.
Yes. I got 4 drivers. 4 drivers for 2 vans.
All right. And
one gets sick and one can't make it, or issues that come up, human things come up.
Oh, so, yeah. You got to have backup driver.
I have female drivers.
Now, do they all have to have CDLs?
No.
Okay. No. All right, good. So how often are you going to be driving
like I
down
said,
there?
I want to go every day they have visits. I want to go every day that they have visits.
So every day that they're open and allowing visitors, you want to run every day. Okay, including weekends.
Including weekends, because people have jobs, so a lot of them can't get through the week. And I never understood. Well, I understand now. I never understood why there was so many visits during the week and less on the weekend. And I understand that some people just don't work on the weekends, so they got to limit it. Like if you go during the week, you can go twice during the week. But if you go on the weekend, you can go once.
Okay. And so your hours will be comparable to the hours of the visiting hours?
Yes.
There.
Yes.
Okay. Now, are you just going to the one prison, or are you going to several?
I'm going to, we want to go to Tecumseh. I'm going to go to NSP, which is Nebraska State Penitentiary, LCC, Lincoln Correctionals, and community in Lincoln. And then eventually we're going to go to York. York is a little farther.
How far away is York?
York is like 106 miles from Omaha.
Yeah, it's only about hour.
So
hour 20 minutes. Probably it's only about 30 miles.
It's 33 miles from Lincoln.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Miles, so about 20 minutes.
So it's 100. It's 106 miles from here to York. So eventually we're gonna get there. We're gonna get to York eventually.
Okay.
Cool. I want to say if everything start running the way I envision it to run, I'm gonna say within 6 months we'll be going to York.
Yeah, I mean, right down the street from Lincoln.
Right.
I mean, only 30.
Is it south of Lincoln?
No, it's on Highway 80.
Yeah,
it's on I-80.
Yeah.
As you go into Denver.
Okay.
It's the next city, the next major city.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you find yourself growing, like adding on more vans and drivers?
Yes, because I'm talking to other people who was interested in my services for different things. Like I was talking to a guy. He was telling me about he got some returning citizens coming back home from incarceration that need transportation to work. So we talking about seeing what could help with that. Another young lady contacted me about medical, picking people up, taking them to their doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So
Okay.
it's growth for all of that. Then I wanted, to the federal level. It's a few federal institutions in this area, in the Midwest. It's like 2 in Illinois, 1 in South Dakota.
So those will be more longer trip.
Yes, longer trip. Yeah. So eventually, I want to expand to that too, also.
Okay, great. So, so you're going to be launching your business. Is it what day next week?
The 15th is the day that the prisons start opening there for visitation.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
So what I want to do, like on the 10th, that's when I'm really start taking calls and signing people up to when they want to go. Like I said, I got to get some more information from the institutions to know exactly what their protocol is, know exactly what how they're going to operate, because they're on trial and error too.
So you got to definitely adjust.
Right. They got to see how they're going to operate. So I got to operate within their guidelines, what they're going to do.
Cool.
It'd be great to see you guys scale up to offer transportation, maybe to work or to their doctors, because if your business being controlled by whether the doors at the prison open up, then you're going to be limited. So I'm glad to see you're kind of exploring that area, because you don't want to be affected by someone else's hours or how they function in their business.
Well, eventually we knew eventually that the prison has to open their doors eventually. They have to. People are anxious. Like I keep in contact with a lot of people that's in the work release center. A lot of people are not leaving there. They're not leaving. They're just stuck. If you don't have a job, you're just stuck. You're not going on furloughs. You're not going on passes. You're not doing anything. You're just there. You might as well be back in prison.
Cool.
You don't earn your way to work release.
Well, I got a guest gonna be calling in a few minutes. Okay. I want to make sure you guys get in contact with Eric Moore if you guys are in need of transportation to any correctional facility. If they're not traveling now, they will be in the future. So still give them a call. 531-220. 531-220-2371. 531-220-2371. Reliable, safe, cost-effective transportation. Make sure you guys give Family Ties a call. They bridge your families back together. 531-220-2371. Give Eric a call. We'll make sure that we have you black again for sure as you expand your business for sure.
Yes, sir.
In the next few minutes, we're going to have the director of the state of Nebraska Human Service call in, run a little bit late. I think she's meeting with the governor. Okay, we're going to be having the director of human. I don't even know what is it. Human
DHHS.
Yeah,
Douglas County Health and Human Services.
Yeah, Human Services.
Health and Human Services.
Health and Human Service Director from the state of Nebraska. She'll be calling in shortly.
What's your website, Mr. Moore?
Well, I got a Facebook page.
Okay.
And the same name. They give you more information. Family Ties Transportation.
Okay.
LLC on Facebook.
So they can follow you on your Facebook page, yes. Eric Moore. Okay. Fabulous. Now, are you guys working on some type of website or some way for people to sign up, or they're just calling to sign up?
They can call me. They can leave a message on the Facebook page. They can leave a message on the phone. However they how comfortable they are.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, I know we're going to have you back next week with your partner. You guys are co-owners.
Yeah, he may be.
Dewanda's.
I told him I might not come because you ain't come this time.
Leave him by himself.
Right.
Okay. Well, we'll be seeing you again hopefully next week. We definitely have one of you back next week
one of us
to announce to the community that you're launching this, and you're accepting requests for transportation down just to Lincoln for right now, or
just to Lincoln right now.
Okay.
That's where I seen the most needs at, from Omaha to Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
To Omaha to Tecumseh. That's why I see the most need at as of right now, and to York. But like I said, that's a little further, so I got to figure out how a price range.
You definitely got to step up that price range
to go to York. Yeah.
But you got gas.
And I'm sorry, it like I said it to somebody who said, "Oh, well, you sexist. You go to the women, you want to charge more." It's a little bit further.
Don't worry about that. People don't say anything.
I know.
They ain't running the business, so they don't really.
Cost effective without a doubt.
That's right. I do have another question though. While we're waiting on our caller, now how long are they allowed to stay down there? When you take people, do they have a certain amount of hours before you need to return them, or are you like a shuttle bus where you coming back and they just jump on when the next shuttle bus comes and they're ready to go?
Like I said, I have to figure out how the prison is doing their visits. Previously, before all this happened, they had visits for 3 hours. So I don't know how long they're gonna have visits now, doing with the pandemic, how they operating.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I think each prison is doing their own protocol.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to adapt and adjust as they set their terms. But most time the visits are 3 hours though, right? And so like you say, you plan on having a shuttle.
Right. I'll take one group, come back with the other group, and bring that group back.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm only going to do 2 visits a day. So
you mean starting off just to see how things go, or
2 visits a day?
Okay.
2 visits a day. But like I said, I got to find out how they are going to operate. They may do 1 cycle. They may not do 2 visits. I'm still waiting on the officials to call me back on that.
Mm-hmm.
From a couple of them, because they wasn't there. The people who was running was not there when we called yesterday.
Mm-hmm. What type of vehicles do you have?
15 passenger van.
So that's what people will be riding down comfortably down to Lincoln and back.
I'm only going to take 12.
Oh, so that you're not like,
right?
Yeah.
See, I don't want you all scrunched up.
Mm-hmm.
So 12 is the max. 8 is the least I would take.
Mm-hmm.
8 to 12.
Okay. Good.
Okay, cool. All right. Today I just want to remind people that today is Blackout Day. We want to show our spending power. So make sure you spend it with a black business, y'all.
A black business. All right.
Yeah. So it's a nationwide power of the black dollar. We encourage you not to spend money like at Walmart today, Walgreens, all that stuff.
Eat somewhere at black restaurant.
Eat a black restaurant today.
That's right.
Everything, today's Tell Truth Tuesday, y'all. And so, but it's also national. Shouts out to Helen. I'm getting a message all the way from New Mexico, without a doubt.
All right, New Mexico now.
Yeah, New Mexico. See how people love their neighborhood.
Yeah,
love that neighborhood.
Absolutely.
So she reminded us that it is the power of the black dollar. And it is National Blackout Day. So we want all black people of the African diaspora. I like saying that word now. I couldn't pronounce that word at first. So how do you pronounce that word?
But now you got it.
Now I got it. I can't stop saying it. And so if you're from the African diaspora, do not spend any money with anyone else, because we do it every day. Just spend money with us just one day.
Mm-hmm.
Golly, is that hard?
No, it's not hard at all.
You better not call me racist. No, just one day. Don't go to West Rose. this. They don't ask where are the black people.
Not there.
Yeah, make it like it's Twilight Zone, y'all.
Right,
Make it
right,
Twilight
right.
Zone like today. There's no black people around at all. Even the police said, "Damn, where the black people?"
We ain't got nobody to arrest.
Yeah, black people. Yeah, heck yeah, because we give a lot of money down to the penal system.
Yeah,
The judges, the lawyers, all the bonds, they making money.
Yeah.
Money day. Criminal people, no crime today.
Criminal people.
Yeah.
We're Omaha, Nebraska. We're bossing with Mr. Eric Moore, co-owner of Family Ties Transportation LLC. Can you give us your phone number again, sir?
Yes, it's 531-220-2371.
All right.
And we're taking calls
right now. All right. So they can call and they can set up a trip.
Yes.
Okay, and you're taking trips. Just explain again to the people that are just joining.
To Tecumseh, to NSP.
And what's the purpose?
To bridging families back together. A lot of people are
I mean, go, like really specifically say exactly what you are trying to achieve. Where are we going? Who are we visiting?
We're trying to bring all the people who have loved ones that are incarcerated who cannot get transportation to these penal institutions. And we are here to help bridge that gap with you and your family members. We are going to Tecumseh. We are going to Nebraska State Penitentiary. We're going to Lincoln Correctional Center. We're going to Lincoln Community Corrections as of right now. And then we're going to incorporate York very soon.
Awesome.
All right. Appreciate you, man. We're going to have you back next week without a doubt. Our caller should be calling in the next few minutes from the state. Y'all showing out, Lincoln. Y'all showing out. You from Lincoln? We got the director calling in from Lincoln. Lincoln's showing out.
So are you living in Lincoln? Are you from Lincoln?
Unfortunately, when I was coming home.
So you drove up here from Lincoln?
They told me that I can't parole to Omaha.
Okay.
Yes, I go to a halfway house.
Okay, so you had parole in Lincoln. Okay,
right.
Well, Lincoln's a nice city. It's clean.
It's all right. It's clean. It's like I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna stay there though.
I spent time in Lincoln last weekend. I did it up. Yeah. I like Lincoln.
Ain't nothing wrong with Lincoln. Lincoln. Thank you for free slave.
So your partner, is he Omaha based?
Yeah, he Omaha based. The business is Omaha based too. So we operated out of Omaha.
Okay, all right. Well, that's kind of good. That you're in Lincoln and he's in Omaha, so y'all both kind of into those two areas. So you kind of know what's going on in Lincoln.
Right.
And he knows what's going on in Omaha. So that's a good setup.
Are you ready now?
Omaha, Nebraska. King is getting our caller ready for the interview. We have Douglas County Health Department, the director, calling in. So he is getting that set up. Omaha, Nebraska, it is 8:10. King. Omaha, Nebraska, it is 8:10 a.m. You hear him? What? You ready, King?
Okay. Hey. Well, man, I'm gonna bring you on air so King can listen. And so I ain't gonna let them know that you was on CP time. But all right. All right. I'm not. Omaha, Nebraska. Hold on a second. Make sure they put the mic on. Ken, let me see. Let me turn my mic down. Make sure I'm not. There we go. I think I got you on. Now say that one more time.
Janet Smith.
All right, Miss Smith. All right. I think we got you on the air. Welcome to the Boss Morning Show.
Well, thank you.
We appreciate you calling in this morning. Say that again, ma'am.
I said I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, without a doubt. Well, welcome to the community. I heard you from from the East Coast. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So, well, what part of the country are you from? We always like to get the backdrop before we always talk to people about their professions. People are real people before they all these titles. And so
that is correct. That is correct. Well, I am originally from a little city called East Chicago, Indiana, that sits right outside of Gary.
Okay.
But the beginning of my professional career started in Chicago, Illinois, where I ended up moving with my family, and then from Chicago, Illinois. So I consider Chicago my home, quite honestly.
Okay, Chicago. We like Chi.
Yeah. Excuse me?
I said I like the Chi. That's my favorite city. My roommate's from Evanston, Illinois.
Oh, okay. Well, that's going north.
Yep.
So yes, I'm very familiar with Evanston. And when I lived in Chicago, I lived on the south side, which was 8th and Oglesby, and then moved over to the near west side, and then moved out to the suburbs. But after leaving Chicago, I lived 7 years in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I ran the child welfare system there for about 7 years, and got recruited to Atlanta and worked for the state of Georgia for about 3.5 years before I went to Seattle, Washington.
Man.
And I worked for the mayor there. His name is Mike McGinn. And I did that for 3.5 years, and then moved to the East Coast, Virginia Beach, Virginia, before I came to Nebraska. And I was there for about 6.5 years, and just really happy to be here in Nebraska.
Well, you sound like a young lady to be all around the country. Sound like you everywhere. Real young, like about 28. I don't see how you got all those jobs in all these cities in that amount of time. Obviously, you're smart. And for you're a sister too. Is that correct?
I am.
Okay. You're from the African diaspora. Okay, cool.
I really am, and proud of it.
Heck yeah, without a doubt. So how did the governor recruit you? Because they got all this stuff about the governor, and the governor, he called in and apologized on our station a couple of weeks ago. So how did he hire a sister from Virginia? Deep South, where all the black people at.
Well, it was really kind of funny. 2 colleagues of mine had given my name to the governor's office and said that they thought that I would be a perfect candidate. When I got the call, this is how it went. It went something like, "We know that you have worked in all the major cities of this country, except for probably New York. And you wouldn't be interested in coming to Nebraska, would you?" I said, "Well, let's keep talking." And so we did. Mm-hmm. I had an opportunity to meet with the governor a couple of times during the interview process. And I have to say to you that I really, really enjoyed my meeting with him, but I enjoyed him as a person.
Okay.
That was the most important thing, is that he and I connected. And at this stage in my life, I don't really work for people that I don't have a connection with.
Okay.
And so because this work that I do in human services is so personal to me, and it's all about serving the community, and particularly my community, what is important to me is to be able to serve someone who kind of gets it.
Without a doubt. Well, especially here in North Omaha, where we got the highest concentration of those from the African diaspora. And of course, we're dealing with, from incarceration to, foster care systems, as well as I really want to touch on the Medicaid expansion, because that's kind of, I know it got passed a few years, and I heard that you're working on that. So I really want to change the narrative, because there's messages out there that the governor's not going to expand Medicaid, and I heard the sister came in from Virginia and turn things around. That's what I heard. I ain't want to gossip.
I got you. And I don't want to gossip either this morning. Because I think what's most important is that our community has to understand that, yes, Medicaid expansion is on the move.
Okay.
I know there was a vote taken before I got here. I got here in February of 2019. So I've been here maybe about 17 months.
Okay.
And talk to my staff and some people in the community, they say that the earth has shattered since I've been here because we're moving. There's a lot to be done.
Right.
And so November of 2018, Nebraskans did vote in the expansion of Medicaid. And this is for Nebraskans whose income is below 138% of the federal poverty line. Medicaid and most federal programs give a kind of federal poverty line by which we have to administer some of our federal programs. And in this instance, the Medicaid expansion, it has to be 138% of the federal poverty line.
Okay.
We are thinking that approximately 90,000 Nebraskans will qualify.
Okay.
And right now, doing the numbers because of the pandemic, we're trying to do some guesstimates of will we see an increase, will we see a decrease, but we're estimating right now that 90,000 Nebraskans will qualify. So let me tell you what this means. Beginning August 1st of this year, within 30 days, we're going to start taking applications. Now, taking applications allows us to set up and get ready for our kickoff date, which is going to be October 1st, 2020.
Okay.
We have 3 medical health MCOs is what we call them, who are going to be actually administering the program for us. But we will start taking applications August 1 with kicking it off officially October 1st. And one of the things that we had to make sure of, William, is that not only were we meeting the federal definition, but we had the staffing in place to actually take the applications, and then our IT bill had to be in place.
Right.
So those 3 things that had to be in place before we could go live. So I've been working on Medicaid expansion. It was one of the first goals the governor gave me when I got here. I've been working on Medicaid expansion with my talented team since February 2019.
Whoa.
You may have also heard in the newspaper that we had not gotten our approval for the 1115 waiver. And let me tell you a little bit about the 1115 waiver.
Okay.
The 1115 waiver is what allows our Medicaid expansion to be special, where it allows us to do things outside of our state plan. As you may know, we have 2 tiers in our Medicaid expansion program, basic, and the second one is called prime. In the prime, until we get 1115 approved through the federal government, such categories will qualify for the prime. If you're pregnant, if you're between the ages of 19 and 21, and if you are considered by your health provider to be medically fragile, you will fit automatically into prime, which is a higher category. The 1115 waiver allows us to do one thing, function outside of our state plan, but 2, it allows us to move between both of the tiers, basic to prime. And the way that we'll be moving from those tiers is as people are accomplishing, taking care of themselves by working with the case manager, making sure that they're seeking employment or training or volunteering. Those are all the standards that are going to be used for you to move from just basic Medicaid expansion up to the prime, where you get far more benefits. And so it's just really important that your listenership understands that we are moving fast to make sure that all people who have the possibility of qualifying for Medicaid expansion, that they have the opportunity to do so, and that they have the opportunity to apply. So let me talk a little bit, if I might.
Go ahead.
About the basic benefit package. For example, if you are in the basic tier, you still have the ability to get ambulatory care, emergency services, hospitalization, maternity, newborn care, substance abuse, mental health services, your prescription, laboratory and preventive work. You still get that with the basic. And so that's why we want people to be able to sign up for that if possible.
Okay.
If you are in the prime tier, you're also going to get all the basics, but you're also going to get dental services, vision services, and over-the-counter.
Man.
Okay, so we have really tried to develop a robust Medicaid expansion program. You may know, and some of your listeners will know, that many Medicaid expansion programs are tied to the ability to get a job.
Okay.
That's not what we're doing here. What
Great.
we want to
Great.
do is both your well-being, both mentally and physically,
Mm-hmm.
but we also want to be able to help you become employed as well. And we're going to guide you through that process by having a caterer that's going to work with you through the MCO.
Okay.
So a lot going on here in Nebraska about our Medicaid expansion. We are hoping by early to late fall, we will get the 1115 waiver that allows us to move people from one strata to the other, from one tier to the other. But until then, as people qualify, they will come into basic. They will sit in basic. If you are 19 to 21 years old or considered medically fragile, you will automatically go to the prime tier for right now until the 1115 waiver is approved.
Ms. Smith, I mean, that's wonderful news to hear, because I've interviewed several families that moved to Iowa over the last couple of years because Nebraska hasn't expanded Medicaid, and so Iowa did, and so they moved to Iowa so they could take advantage of those insurance, those benefits. I'm glad to hear. Well, actually, I'm proud that they brought someone like of your stature to Nebraska to get this moving. I mean, that this is really significant to our community, without a doubt.
It is very significant. And one of the things that I want to make sure that you're aware of, everybody under the law can apply, but we will have to screen those people based on meeting the federal poverty line as to whether or not they qualify.
Okay.
So here's what I'm saying to you, William. I'm expecting that we're going to have people from everywhere in Nebraska applying. Okay?
Okay.
But whether they will qualify will be based on the criteria of being able to do that. And so they will be able to apply. And I want to give you the website, and this is effective August 1, www.accessnebraska.ne.gov.
Okay.
Okay. I'm also planning to have a call center help us with addressing questions, because one of the things I know about communities of color, we get frightened sometimes and we don't apply because we don't think that we will qualify.
Right.
I want people to have their questions answered so that they can make a good judgment about their physical health. Right. And I don't have to tell you that oftentimes in our community, we don't take care of our physical health, we don't take care of our mental health, and this is an opportunity to do so.
Well, Miss Smith, here at the Boss, I mean, this is what we do every day. We advocating, all those areas where we would love to make sure we partner with you to get that message out, that consistent message, because consistency and persistency is the only way we're gonna get through the noise, especially here in North Omaha, in the poorest community. So no, we want to be significant, the message barrier in that regards, because we promote all the health fairs that come here because our people don't have access to insurance, and so this is very, very significant. And we'll love to have you come down from Lincoln to Omaha. I know you need to take an extended lunch break. You can take a couple of hours lunch break or breakfast break. Come down to Omaha, and like I said, we'll love to interview you personally. I know we got Tony Goins coming in this Friday. He's actually coming down from Lincoln. We're going to interview him. We're going to brag on him. We'll love to brag off you. That's one of the things that we do here at 95.7. We love our neighbors, and we put it in practice. So what you're doing is a love that neighbor move by working on and expanding Medicaid to our people. So this is very significant. I'm glad that you're a part of it, and looking forward to actually have you come down to the studio and meeting you in person.
I'd love to. Saturdays are really good because I'm in North Omaha getting my hair done.
Okay. Okay. Well, we can do a special report on Saturday. We can do a special alert. I'm the boss. Yeah, we make decisions over here. We make
All right.
decisions.
I got you. And so I'm in North Omaha almost every Saturday getting my hair done. So Saturday is a wonderful time for me to talk to you. I just wanted to know if I could share one other thing with you.
You got the mic. You got the mic.
Okay. I wanted to make sure that your listeners are really aware of the work that the state is doing in conjunction with the Authority, New Era Baptist State Convention of Nebraska. We will be doing COVID testing on Friday, July 10th from 10 a.m. to 2 at the Jackson Towers. I think that's located at 600 South 27th Street in Omaha.
Yep.
And it's going to go on from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then on Saturday, July 11th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., we'll be at the Salem Baptist Church. And that's at 3131 Lake Street, doing COVID testing. Again, I cannot say to your listeners how important it is for people that look like me to be tested. As you know, the data is showing that COVID is affecting the African-American community at just staggering numbers. And one of the reasons is because many of us have comorbidity issues. And that's why we need to get tested so that we know what our health status is and that we are not infecting our family.
Without a doubt.
As you see in some of the national literature, the age range is now increasing up to young people in their 30s, even in their 20s.
Right.
So it's just really good for us to make sure that our communities getting tested, they know their health condition, and so that they can get treated or at least isolated and quarantined. That's going to be very important. So we hope that your listeners will come out on Friday and on Saturday, Salem Baptist Church, and then also at Omaha Housing Authority to get tested. As always, we are working. It's free. There's no charge. The registration is not required. We're also in conversation with Charles Drew, who is also assisting with us with anybody who may need follow-up health care. Charles Drew stands ready to assist them with that care.
All right. Well, Miss Smith, it's like you got your stuff together. It's like you got your stuff together, Miss Smith. Well, we'll connect this Saturday while you're getting your hair done. I'll get in contact with your assistant. We can coordinate a time maybe this Saturday. Get you on since you're gonna be in the community. We might as well get you on the air without a doubt. So we'll do it after your hair appointment. So you're looking all good. We'll do it after your hair appointment. Okay.
Okay.
Well, is there anything else that we didn't discuss that you want to make sure we get across this morning?
No, I think I've touched on the most important, and I guess my final thing to you is I am so glad to be here in Nebraska. I'm enjoying my job. I love working for the governor. He's been fair to me, and that's all you can ask for. When you work for someone, he's been very fair. He's been willing to listen, and I'm just enjoying being here in Nebraska, working with an awesome team that I've assembled in the last 17 months, and just pleased to serve my community. So thank you for having me this morning.
No problem, Ms. Smith. We look forward to, I'll get in contact with your assistant. We can coordinate something this Saturday. Without a doubt, I look forward to meeting you in person. I do have a co-host, Martine. You had a question? I did. I have my a co-host. You know, she's a young lady, and if I did, I'll be getting a whooping. I'm not trying to get no whooping, Miss Smith. So
no, not this morning.
Not this morning. It's a good morning.
Good morning. This is Martine Quartey, co-host of 95.7 The Boss. Good morning, Miss Smith. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. I just want to welcome you to Nebraska and welcome you to the position at Douglas County. We appreciate you bringing your expertise to this area, and also we appreciate you bringing your energy and your enthusiasm to help this county and the Children and Family Services Division in particular with connecting things and making things happen that we have been trying to get done for a while. So I just want to welcome you, and I look forward to meeting you in person as well, and look to hear about more great things that you're accomplishing there in Lincoln. And we appreciate you as always. And you are welcome to come here to Omaha, come up to Omaha and be on the show in person. If you like, you're always welcome, and you're always welcome, Black. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much. I think I'd like to talk with you a little bit about what's going on in children and family services around foster care. We have a dynamic division director that I was able to recruit out of Indiana, and she is coming with a very community-based perspective, as well as looking at equity and how equity impacts children of color. And so would love to have an opportunity to talk with you more about where we're going in foster care or in the child welfare system.
Awesome. I used to serve on the volunteer board for the foster care system, and they always talked about reunification. So we always want to get our kids back with their families, with their parents. So yes, if you bring on someone that has expertise in that field from Indiana, we welcome them as well.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome. So nice to chat with you. I'll turn you back over to King.
Okay.
Have a great day.
You too.
All right, Ms. Smith, you have a wonderful day. It's a wonderful talk to you. You are necessary. If no one told you, you are necessary, without a doubt.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful day. You have. All right. I'll talk to your assistant so we get you all coordinated for this weekend. That's possible.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Omaha, Nebraska. We were just bossing with our guest caller, Danette Smith. She is the CEO, Director of Douglas County Health and Human Services, Children and Family Services Division. Nebraska. Okay. My correction, Nebraska. Okay. So she is coming to Omaha, and we're so excited to meet her when she does, and we do welcome her to the state as well. If you need to find her or look her information up, you can go to Douglas County Health Department website, Health and Human Services website. And she is right there. Beautiful picture, beautiful sister. And you can check her out. Okay. I pulled her up under Douglas County Health. Yes. Douglas County Health Department, Health and Human Services. She is the, that's what it said. So we welcome her nonetheless, and her expertise.
It is 8:35.
Yeah.
The tracks will take a picture with our guests here before we get out of here.
Boss with us.
Let's fade on the keys. We the people that rise. We the people that hustle. We the people that struggle. We the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that hurt. We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that stand up. We the people that try. We the people that give. We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know. Ain't no peace when police killing in these streets. Ain't no love, but it ain't no drug that's gonna change how it be. And at night I hear the shooting cause it wake me out my sleep. Damn, another brother died cause of crooked police. We the people gotta speak, gotta rise up out the seat. Don't nobody really care, a brother die about every week. More killing from your brothers than the police. COP 12 one time and Blue Street. Supposed to protect the peace, but you act like our enemy. Run up on us with your pistols and put us down on our knees. Then you search us, don't find nothing, and still don't want us to leave. You start shooting like it's a movie, we figure it's OV. We the people that rise. We the people that hustle. We the people that struggle. We the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that hurt. We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that stand up. We the people that try. We the people that give. We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know.
We the people they call savages, recreating our images as primitive of slavery days. Made it definitive based on race. What a disgrace. Man, that's ridiculous. It still ain't changing. It's sad to say. We gotta live through this. Living under tyranny, under guise of democracy, where people have a voice. So people living in poverty. Our hood still the same, where it's nothing but broken property. And jobs don't pay enough. More money comes from a robbery. Solution is to put us in prison, never to listen. Not understanding the issue, problems nobody fixing. Try and hold us down, and still my brothers uplifted, cause they blind to our struggle, but we got vision. T-Bone.
We the people that rise. We the people that hustle. We the people that struggle. We the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that hurt. We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that stand up. We the people that try. We the people that give. We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know.
Listen to me.
On my life, I don't have no real enemies, but I know everybody is not a friend to me. I show my people love, that's why I always get it back. And I stand up for my family, one phone call I will attack. And real recognize real, so I don't see you haters. And I'm not talking about my brothers, I'm talking about these snakes. They smiling in our face, but turning us against ourselves. Killing all the black kings to keep the queen from getting out. We 40 cal, self-trained, so we don't need the army busting down my door. I wish these martial law try me. We some psychopaths, raised in the projects, and I ain't met a move. Yeah, who can dodge a tech? Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The Islanders is born in America, being black. Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The odds against us, born in America, being black. They call us militant and racist cause we still resist. Brainwashing and genocide by this government. My people waking up and now at least we more conscious. With plans of unity, but still we must proceed with caution. And breaking the cycle of thinking like slaves. Gather up knowledge and nurture your brain to change the situation. That is what our race is facing. We in a nation where they shoot us first, ask questions later. Black lives mean nothing in their eyes, we just a perpetrator. And marching and holding rallies, that's not doing nothing. We tried it Martin's way and still our people struggling. It's time to educate and elevate from all the hate. Our future generations is at stake. We don't have time to waste. Cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The odds against us, born in America, being black. Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, turning back. The odds against us, born in America, being black. Black power, 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 black. Heart of a lion, ay, soul of a saint, whoa, mind of a god, ay, I'm on a break, whoa, I
I've been to heaven, I've been to hell, I've been to prison, but you can't tell. I had to get it when I was broke. 4 mile to feed in the hustle is moving slow. Where all my critters is getting it out the mud, getting flipping them bricks and then washing the money up. Cold piece, so cold but whole heat. I say less than a 4-speed. Me, Ricky on the freeway for a 4-piece. And if he acting funny at the meetup, then that's more dope for me. Apply the pressure, no, that ain't enough. Foot on the gas and your fingertips on the clutch. I'm driving reckless, I've been on the other side. So let me enjoy my sunshine. Hey, whoa.
Look into the window to your heart. Amazing. I can see it cloudy.
Hey, but I see everything.
The rain's about to start.
Hey, yo, Flame, we did this, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, this is my battle cry. I hope you straddle tight. A peacemaker with my peacemaker on the right. I'm giving last rites, ordained by the streets. A gift from God, so you better make peace. Whoa, we pushing product, we at the door. Whoa, I know we eating, but man, I want some more. Whoa, I'm out the window, I head first. My life's a blessing, but sometimes it feels cursed. Real talk, man, I talk real, no lies. Tupac ain't the only one, all eyes. They say I keep the same thing I had in 05. A little attitude and cocky for the slow ride. I make your soul glide, I make your soul glow. These niggas so high, I'm flying so low. This ain't the easy road if you wanna get paid. You best to get your pennies and head down the harder way.
Look into the window to your heart.
Yeah, I want it all. Yeah, I want it all. Everything. Yeah, yeah. I want it all, that mean everything. The houses and cars, the hottest bras, the fortune and fame. I want it all. A life full of hope from the lines that I wrote. Due to the pursuit of happiness, man. I want it all. A sense to belong, a crown and the throne. The king going dumb, just try to split the kingdom on. There's only one thing that I know. It's a 25 game and I'm ready to go. I want it all. In this petty game, man, they might go. Change my lanes in this petty game, man, I might blow. Residual dinero, I might get a little more. Or I can run with the Taliban. Just like the Menace Clan. Ramshackle through my way to get more. And I was getting recognition. Instead of going on missions and ripping the frame out of everything I know existed. I ain't the only one deserving to get his ass kissed. When I live with individuals who live everything that they know they done. That's to take care of their children who sit across their rooms and listen to their parents to go try good spot for a living. Wishing they could give them richest daughter lifestyle of rich and famous where Robin Leach is. But I ain't tripping cause it's gonna happen. Cause I just spoke it into existence and you the witness. Listen, I'm laughing. I want it all. That mean everything. The houses and cars, the hottest bras, the fortune and fame. I want it all. A life full of hope from the lines that I wrote. Due to the pursuit of happiness, man. I want it all. A sense to belong, a crown and the throne. The king going dumb, just try to split the kingdom on. There's only one thing that I know. Well, it's a 25 game and I'm ready to go. I want it all. And the situation's critical. Step on the gas, watch how fast life come at you full blown. On my honor, so until you feel it though. And I heard it's my turn to feed the world with memento. Had an ultimatum to take the nation by storm. By any form, I decided to come back and just hit them like an umbilical. I can watch the weak that burn them like 10-4. In any form, I decided to just roll with the spiritual. We got the monopoly, we don't pass go. I know youngsters who pop and go with 44s. And they ain't even reached 14 years old. No, for life is rolling around on rack and strolling on death row. It's the part of the game the book don't teach us though. But they said we could be taught though. But if I remember correctly, the oldest anatomy of humanity scholars we found was even in minus wrong. I want it all. That mean everything. The houses and cars, the hottest bras, the fortune and fame. I want it all. A life full of hope from the lines that I wrote. Due to the pursuit of happiness, man. I want it all. A sense to belong, a crown and the throne. The king going dumb, just try to split the kingdom on. There's only one thing that I know. It's a 25 game and I'm ready to go. I want it all. That mean everything. The houses and cars, the hottest bras, the fortune
fortune and fame, I want it all. A life full of hope from the lines that I wrote. You know the pursuit of the happiness, man. I want it all. A sense to belong, a crown in the throne. The king going dumb, just try to put the kingdom on. There's only one thing that I know. Well, it's a 25th game and I'm ready to go. I want it all.
The decisions that you making, it might cost you your life. Y'all be on that rap talk, I'm only talking real life. Third eye finally opened, illuminated my insides. Brighter than the sunrise, my mind is where the sunlight. Jumped up on my body, I'm speaking higher than blue sky.
My family think I'm losing in drugs, they think I'm using them. I'm making moves so accurately, dog, I think I'm losing them. I woke up by myself, no alarm, y'all hitting snooze again. Fantasy folks is living and created by the Jewish man. Me, I'm living free as I wanna be, it's my birthright. No more turning a blind eye, breaking free from the tail lie. Vision is my mission to pass on to all the future me's. No gangbangers or wannabe, only king. Angel does nose playing and pussy lust. Women and women is with the women now. These mama boys is too soft to fight. Can't put them pistols down. That's why I'm riding solo and vibing with other starseeds. Mental masturbation of others can't show the real me. Staying in my lane, manifested my own reality. Can't let them get the best of me. So I publish a recipe for freedom. If you need it, receive it, then go repeat it. Government agents heat it. The kings can't be defeated. No matter how you kill us, steal us, deal us, or drill us. You never tried to feel us. You shooting because you fear us. There's no other reason for hating my skin. We the chosen ones created on this earth just to win. But we losing cause we choosing to live our life full of sin. But the awakening is coming and we rising again. I said the awakening is coming and we rising again. Yeah, the awakening is coming and we rising again.
And the sin that we live in is simply ignorant niggas. Come on, y'all. We gotta be better than that. Let's go.
Nebraska, Metro, Suburb, Plus. Oh yeah, Boss with us.
The decisions that you making, it might cost you your life.
49, y'all. Boss with us. We got one more song that we're gonna.
I'm a legend. You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline again. I'm a king. I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend. I'm a legend. You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline again. I'm a king. I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend. I'm like Bruce Lee. When I enter the dragon, I'm like Tech 9. When I enter I'm like Spike Lee, cause I do the right thing. Boy, I'm like Chief Keef, cause I'm gang. I am just like Malcolm. Get it by any means. I am just like Martin Luther. Even though I'm a king. Huey P. Newton. I'm black, I know I got the power. I am Hannibal Lecter. All these beats I devour. I am Wiz Khalifa. I've been smoking back to back. I am just like you. I've been getting to the bag. I am just like me. I feel like ain't nobody better. I am just like Flame. But you know about what I'm a legend. You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline again. I'm a king. I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend. I'm a legend. You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline again. I'm a king. I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend. Yeah, I'm a legend. Yeah, I'm perfection. How you gonna kill me? Nigga, I'm the weapon. I ain't worried about the killers. I ain't worried about the hitters. I'm worried about money and how we gon' get it. I'm rich. I'm full of them bags. I'm just like Hawk. I'm known to smash. I crash the beats. I stump the streets. I'm just like August. I'm known for heat. Fresh out the pot. I'm dripping through the salt. Key to the whip. I'm one to take off. This squad the team. We all go off. Dancing. Now who's the legend? You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline again. I'm a king. I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend. I'm a legend. You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline again. I'm a king. I'm a king.
Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a motherfucking legend. I'm a bloodline, son of the sun. I'm fully melanated, black power, fist in the sky. Fully activated, captivate the mass when I speak. Every head bow indigenous, glorified king, oh precious man child. Blackfoot, color of copper, I came from the dirt. Legendary, mine in the sky, my body's mother earth. Walked through the valley of death and came out a king. Joseph, they ain't cut from my cloth. I sold so many dreams. I'm in the den with the lions. Now they calling me Daniel. I went to sleep as a peasant. I woke up as a pharaoh. No longer will I walk, I'm riding on a camel. Zulu warrior, bow and arrow, eyes on the spirit. You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline, again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend. I'm a legend. You and me are not the same chick. Bloodline, again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm a legend. I'm a
Yeah. Okay, I'm all of Vegas smash. Yeah. Swiper, no swipe. Back up on the set, and still them broke ones ain't no piping. I'm in traffic like a license. Pitching with your vices. 10 times out of 10, I'ma get you righteous. Fifth 150, push your pippy to the positive. Copped it where the Dodgers live. Stashed it where my Nana live. All I want is Gouda. You can be the loser. If it's nookie over dollars, I would never choose her. I prefer to get it dumping. Ain't no set position. Another day, another no. That's another mission. I pull it off like Michelle. Fourth and inch in, they put some chippers on the books for my players bid in and hope the game take me under where I'm running. One full season politicking summer by summer. My dice roll up, down, maneuver, I'm back up now. Rainstorms, doggy, I be coming with that thunder cause I'm about that. I'm just a shooter, this is how the dice roll. I maneuver for the moolah, taking off a flight mode. Feeling like them old boys trying to strike gold. Everybody hustling cause we all like dough. Smash a pump. He be crying up a river, smack. She be acting like a snitch. They really hate my team. I be chillin', it's the cream that got me doing my thing. Quartey is the miss, yeah. Got a bunch of feelings, better bottle that. I'm yelling like them strippers, where them dollars at? Your girlfriend a stallion got a lot of back. If she ever wanna take me shopping, I'ma honor that. Real skrillin', speed, no riddling. Gas tank full, sign the title with dillerin'. Either it get hot, raw cinnamon. Got a tiptoe, inspectors in my biz again. Hustle till you ain't got a breath up. Then you go 48 hours like that meth up. Then you brickin' 50s in my pocket, they done swept up in here. The looter and the shooter get respect up in here, don't doubt that. I'm just a shooter, this is how the dice roll. I maneuver for the moolah, taking off a flight mode. Feeling like them old boys trying to strike gold. Everybody hustling cause we all like dough.
Theater down on the theater down on the theater down on the theater down on
I show no ID, you know why? Cause I'm VIP. I got a pocket full of green, and you know what this mean? That means that I'm VIP. They show nothing but love when I'm up in the club. Why? Cause I'm VIP. You wanna hang with me? You wanna hang with me? Why? Cause I'm VIP, I'm VIP. Hey, when I step in the club, they already know who's the best in the club. From the east to the west, or the rest of the clubs. When I come through, they show love and throw it back with a bottle for the jack and a house full of cuz I got that sex in the club. Pocket full of cream and I'm fresh and so clean. I'm so fresh as a lamp, I'm fresh in the club. Yeah, hey, I'm a party on. Yeah, I'm a party on. Mommy got Bacardi line, said it's party time. Damn, that party gone. Ain't killing my vibe, ain't killing my high. Yeah, I'm in my party zone. I got my drink and my two-step, my drink and my two-step. I'm a party till the party gone until it's over. I show no ID, you know why? Cause I'm VIP. I got a pocket full of green, and you know what this mean? That means that I'm VIP. They show nothing but love when I'm up in the club. Why? Cause I'm VIP.
You wanna hang with me? You wanna hang with me? Why? Cause I'm VIP. I'm VIP.
Hell, I'm on cloud 9, up in the club and I'm feeling fine. Never a nickel, baby, always a dime. At like 5'9", I get better with time. On the dance floor, feeling fancy free. I represent my team, the 313. Yeah, we VIP. Dressed to impress, as you can clearly see. But this is crazy though. Yeah, this is crazy though. I'm the chick in the clique. Yeah, with that crazy flow. You need to stop all the hating. Yeah, you can save it, yo. You wanna roll with me? Meet me in VIP. Yeah, and that's Lady Roll. That's me. Yeah.
I show no ID. You know why? Cause I'm VIP. I got a pocket full of green, and you know what this means? That means that I'm VIP. They show nothing but love when I'm up in the club. Why? Cause I'm VIP. You wanna hang with me? You wanna hang with me? Why? Cause I'm VIP. I'm VIP.
VIP, wide body, and your boy Reed came in on 10, and it's all on me. I could've did the long sleeve or the 2C. At the bar, buy it out like it's all on me. VIP, walk in, feeling all tipsy. It ain't no problem for the night because my dog with me. 10 at me right now, counting all 50. 745, back to back with the 550. I'm playing rolls in the parking lot on 4G Autos. They on my wrist like a gold bottle. I walk in the club looking like I hit the lotto. Low key, mixed breeze, sipping on Moscato. I make it rain, make it flood, make the weather change. Tear the whole club up like a hurricane. VIP, spend it all, buying everything, running through a whole 12 like a shoestring.
I show no ID. You know why? Cause I'm VIP. I got a pocket full of green, and you know what this means? That means that I'm VIP. They show nothing but love when I'm up in the club. Why? Cause I'm VIP. You wanna hang with me? You wanna hang with me? Why? Cause I'm VIP. I'm VIP.
All right, Omaha. Yeah, without a doubt, you know you guys are VIP. It is 8:59. Hello, Tuesday, y'all.
Go out there and tell your truth.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
King, what you gonna do to tell your truth? You got me on mic? King, what you gonna do to tell your truth? Yep.
Well, you know, today, I was kind of on everybody today. I guess my truth is I'm gonna accept the truth.
Accept the truth.
Yeah. So anybody want to put some truth on me, I'm gonna accept it.
Put some truth on you.
Yeah.
Drop some truth.
Yeah, drop some truth on me. Say, if I ain't been doing what I'm supposed to be doing, put some truth on me.
Okay, all right. I respect you for that. You know, you accepting constructive criticism. So I'm gonna just piggyback off of that too. If you see me doing something I ain't supposed to be doing, let me know. Tell me the truth.
Yeah, tell me the truth. or if I need some assistance or some advice, just tell me the truth so I can, excel.
Yeah, that's right. We're out here trying to boss up. So sometimes, we in our lane, but we don't see everything we're doing because it's us. So it takes other people to point things out.
Without a doubt. Man, we appreciate everybody this morning. Again, today is Tell the Truth Tuesday, so be truthful today.
That's right. That's right.
All in the air.
That's right. And make sure you go out there. It's going to be another warm day. Please hydrate yourself. Drink plenty of water. This is the kind of temperature that, can produce heat strokes and things like that. If you're working at the times where it's the heat is high, the sun is high. So those mid times, I forget what Dr. Smith called it, but that period of time where it's really, really hot.
Right.
When the sun is high. So midday, of course, noon, 1 o'clock, those time frames. And that temperature rises fast. After 10 a.m., it's going up.
It's going to be in the 90s. So let's be conscientious of those that might have problem in regarding getting cool off.
Yeah.
So if you know someone that needs a fan or air condition, call 211. They can help assist, guide, direct, to any nonprofit that can assist people with those needs. Okay.
That's right.
Always got to remember to sick and shut in.
That's right. Yep. Check on your neighbors, especially if they're elderly and they may not have an air conditioning unit, window unit, or AC.
Right.
And maybe donate them a box fan. Those things are about $20 in the store.
Yep. Right.
Get them a fan. Pick up a fan and drop it off.
Even
Leave
cheaper.
it on their porch.
Yeah, even cheaper.
Yeah, even cheaper. It can be a desktop or whatever, but nevertheless, they're over there, and without, hook them up.
Yeah, without doubt. Our blessings come from God tenfold. You can't beat that. And so if you give something truly from the heart, you're gonna get it back tenfold, without doubt.
Right. Make sure you keep it locked in here at 95.7 The Boss. Join us tomorrow for the Boss Morning Show. We run the show Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
All right, Omaha, boss with us.
Boss with us.
It's just a public service announcement.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus? Well, it's real.
I'm telling you, it's real. Here's what I want y'all to do for me. Yo, check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home.
Stay away from me. If you're contagious.
Stay at least 6 feet away from others. Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene.
Show these people what time it is, boy.
We can stop the spread of the virus.
Coronavirus! Show me your
So stay home, stop the spread, save lives. Most importantly, let's check on our elderly.
Word up, you ain't going out like that.
We're here to keep you informed.
Coronavirus! It's getting real! Don't believe the hype.
In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.
Don't believe the hype.
It's just a public service announcement.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus?
Coronavirus!
Well, it's real.
I'm telling you, it's real. Here's what I want y'all to do for me. Yo, check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home.
Stay away from me. If you're contagious.
Stay at least 6 feet away from others.
The most dangerous disease. Coronavirus!
Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene.
Show these people what time it is, boy.
We can stop the spread of the virus.
Coronavirus! Show me your
So stay home, stop the spread,